What's up, my dudes, and welcome back to another episode of the Papalocke. Here today, we got a man who, let's just say he's from down under. Now, I met him a little while back, and we talked a little bit here recently, and it's really cool because we actually made a connection through something that we both watch. Some of y'all probably know about it already. Dragon Ball Z abridged. Oh man, that was a that was a fun time before we had the recording. I mean, don't get me wrong, recording is fun too, but we had each other rolling. Such a blast hanging out with him. Uh, but yeah, for you guys out there about to enjoy the video, I have just one word for you. Vegeta. Yo, what's up, my dudes? And welcome back to another powerful episode of the Papa Lock. Here today in Papa's house, we have a man who, again, is literally across the globe. Some of y'all might know him, but some of y'all might not. He might be a little bit new, familiar face, but he goes by the little name of Sabaton Liam. Liam, my dude, how are you today?
Ahoy, Papa, and ahoy to everyone watching. How the hell are you going? Happy to be here. Thank you so much. A big, fat ahoy to you and everyone.
Dude, I gotta say, I love the goblet. I love it.
I know how awesome is it, right?
Like I'm chilling here with my coffee cup, but like I'm outclassed now.
just a bit fancy. It's okay. It's pretty much empty. Wait a sec.
Holy crap, it's so
It's empty.
fancy. He even held his pinky out. I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
You have to be fancy when drinking out of goblets. Okay, I gotta admit, it's kind of involuntary when drinking like this. It just does a damn thing.
He goes, I'm fancy. Look at me go.
I'm a lady. Oh, jeez. And we're off to a great start.
Oh, it's wonderful start, wonderful start. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do what I usually do and like show everybody the mons and not really cover anything. You know how it goes. You know how it goes.
We're going live.
Woo!
Oh,
So,
you have to declare it. Woo!
woo!
Yeah.
Caution, headphone users.
So, no going like this. Can you hear me now?
Good.
Don't do that. I'll just walk away.
All right. So, what kind of content do you usually put out?
I do a bit of this, that, and everything. I normally don't stick to one game unless if it really grabs me. I've done the complete run through of Red Dead Redemption 2 because let's just face it, it's an amazing game.
It really is. It really is.
To the people who actually watch those streams, they saw me cry like a child at the ending of the game. um, to those of you who've played it, when Arthur gets on the horse and the music starts and just like, don't cry, don't cry, oh god, just when it started, the tears. But no, I do a bit of everything. At the moment, running through Pokemon Emerald, I've been doing Gears of War, Rise Son of Rome, which came one of the day one Xbox One games that came out on PC. Last of Us, yeah, I just do a bit of everything. I'm not
Nice.
constricted to one type of game like putting out there like the Fortnite streamers. Like not dissing them. Like I personally wouldn't play the game, but what they do, they're good at it. They only play Fortnite or games of that nature. But yeah, I do a bit of everything.
that's very much respectable. Like a lot of the people on my channel are accustomed to that. Basically, you play whatever you feel like that day,
Exactly.
and like that.
I mean,
Go ahead, go ahead.
I was about to say, there's been a few people in my channel. Oh, why did you play like Roblox, Fortnite, and Apex? And I'm just saying, they don't grab me. The community's toxic, and the game just doesn't look good to me. I don't think I would ever play it.
I can respect that. I can really respect that because I had people in my community wanting me to do not Fortnite but Roblox, and that's just I wasn't into it. I'm like I looked into it and they're like, oh yeah, you'll love it, and they give me the whole spiel and whatnot. Whenever I was just looking into it, I'm like, I don't think this is for me.
Yeah, I mean, if you did go with it, channels would go ballistic. One of my mates, he's a variety streamer as well, but he mainly does Roblox, and that just goes up. But because I mod for his channel, and
Mhm.
the kids that are in there, oh, they drive me nuts. I don't think I could do that.
You
I
heard
mean,
it here
they're
first,
not
guys. No Roblox.
they're not just kids; they're brain dead kids. It's like I can gladly have children in my channel, but have some intelligence. I mean, good lord. Have a basic understanding on learning how to read, write, and type. Oh god.
Not throwing shots out any here, but if you're illiterate, maybe this is the wrong place for you.
I mean, sorry to be blunt, but that's how I view things. I
No,
mean,
no.
with my channel,
Mhm.
what you see right here is what you get. I don't try to sugarcoat anything.
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people appreciate that.
Oh, you'd think so. You'd think so.
Well, I mean, you're being honest. Like, I mean, I understand that sometimes you might get a little overboard with the honesty. Like, I mean, because there's ways you can put things, and sometimes sometimes we do go a little bit over the top.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm prone to doing that. Like, somebody in my chat might say, "Hey, check out the last message," and I'm like, I'm looking for it, and they're like, "What's last message? Last word?" I'm like, I get it. I get it. You want me to read the last message, but cut me
I
some
mean,
slack.
you do get busy and enthralled in your game, and some people will be like, "Oh, he's bloody ignoring me. What is this?" And you're like, "I'm sorry, there was an important cutscene, or I really had to concentrate in this game. I do apologize. No need to blow it up."
Facts. 100% fact. Oh wow, this man does not have an electric type move. Maybe I should have paid more attention earlier.
Just watching this is like taking me back to when I was 12.
And
I mean,
ooh, that was a
God.
crit. That was a crit. That was a crit. We're gonna switch.
What have we got? Kerry Stubbs, Doc Fry, Sparky, Libby. Oh, and Sasuke. Oh, someone's a bit of a Naruto fan.
It's really funny you mention this. Um, I'll show you who Sasuke is here in a second. I know we might not have covered it that well. People here on the channel probably already know. But when you say Sasuke, what do you think of? Like, what kind of Pokemon would you think of?
Oh God. I would think he's some sort of electric type. Oh no, Ninetales. Oh jeez. Wow. Okay, then I just won't show off the little. I am a weeb, and I will not deny that fact. I am a full blown weeb.
Dude, don't get me wrong. I get down with some Naruto and stuff like that also. But I think the man who named this was Symbiotic Troll, and he said, "You know what? We're gonna trigger some people."
I mean, playing the first stream I done yesterday of Pokemon Emerald, I went, all right, let's name this streaker. I'll let you guys name it. They decided to name Boomer. They named him Boomer.
Hey, you know.
I mean, after all the okay Boomer memes,
Yeah.
And I caught a Merrill today, and all right, then name for the Merrill, Blue Ball.
Wow. That's pretty much all you could say about that. Wow. Oh dear, we're gonna have to make a quick cut. Alright.
Yay!
Woo! Alright, I don't remember who's. Okay, it was a Dragonite that's out. I got an
Yes.
idea. Alright, this man here has Spore. Spore never misses.
Are you sure about that? When I was playing Emerald today,
Uh-huh.
I forget who. It wasn't a gym leader. It was just some rando. They kept trying to use Spore on me. Miss every time.
Were you a grass type?
Uh, no, I was using my Poochie.
You're Poochie, huh?
Oh, get this right. First time playing I wouldn't say colorized version because Pokemon Yellow was colorized. A Game Boy Advance Pokemon game.
Right.
Half an hour into the stream, I caught my first ever shiny. Half an hour into the game, a
Nice.
shiny.
Nice. That's what's up.
I didn't know it was a shiny at the time. I was just like, is this a Poochyena female? What's going on here? And everyone in chat going, it's a shiny, it's a shiny. My god, it's a shiny. Oh, cool, it's a shiny. Neat.
You could tell
It
this man
was-
doesn't play a lot of Pokemon.
And in my defense, it was 3 a.m. I really wasn't concentrating.
So you guys know what we're gonna have to do, right? We're gonna have to convert this man over to the Pokemon community.
Yep.
Let's go.
Don't get me wrong, I love Pokemon. I just really don't know what the developers were thinking with some of the Pokemon they brought out nowadays. Like an ice cream cone, a literal trash bag. Their Pokemon. What were they thinking?
I mean, I can't. I can't like. I guess you'd say vouch for them, because some of the newer ones, well, are trash. Let's face it. But they do. I think they redeem themselves in a lot of ways. Like, um, take for example one of the newer gens that came out, Gen 7. Like, just the Pokemon that they had there were actually. It was actually really cool. I don't know if you ever checked out Sun or Moon, but
No, I haven't.
there's a Pokemon in there, and he became one of my favorites, Toucannon. And like you know how like every Pokemon series has that like one bird you catch is at the early and it's a 3 evolution, kind of like Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot.
Oh, yep.
Well, this man is similar to that, but like he looks so angry, and like whenever you're in battle, he stares back at you judgingly. I related to that bird somewhat.
my my biggest, well, not my biggest gripe. My biggest, what the hell was Alola Doug Trio.
He has hair.
I mean, Diglett just with the one little tuffet of hair. Then Doug Trio. He's like the Fabio of the Pokemon universe. I mean, first time I saw him playing Pokemon Go, I was like, what is this? And then I caught a Rainbow Grimer.
Oh yeah, that's the Alolan Grimer also.
It just looks like clay.
Admittedly, there's some
I mean, not clay,
possible.
Play-Doh.
There's probably some things they could have touched up on.
I mean, Alola Executor at least makes sense because tropical area, not pine tree, oh my god, words.
Words, they fail me at times.
They do, pineapple comes from them, coconuts.
Trees?
Oh my god, what is the name of the tree? Holy shit, I feel so stupid.
A coconut tree? like I don't.
Oh,
Oh no, here, buddy.
No, I'm just gonna shut up. I've dug myself a hole. I can't dig myself back out. Oh, okay. Let's just pretend this never happened.
What is a bonsai?
Oh, don't get me into that. Don't get me.
This man's choking.
Oh,
You
this is why
okay?
I came prepared. Yeah, this is why I came prepared.
Man down! Man down!
Medic!
Then all of a sudden you hear da 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 da.
Okay. So
We-
back about my channel, like.
oh my goodness.
Oh.
So, I, you got me fucking shitting me. Okay, I was like, he's gonna fucking die. Sorry. Uh, but anyways, yeah, going back to your channel.
Back to my channel.
What is some of the most like memorable games you've played here recently?
Recently, don't think anything memorable recently. Well, earlier this year, the memorable ones would have to be the Red Dead game,
Right.
because it's just how giant the game is and the random encounters you have. I'm just gonna put it out here. Spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't played the game. When you're in the main town Saint Denis, when Arthur collapses on the ground, and you find out he has TB, and you're just like, my heart, my God, how dare you allow me to like a character so goddamn much? I mean, good lord.
You cut me deep, Shrek.
Oh, actually, I got a good one as well. Have you heard of the game that came out a few months ago, Men of Medan? It's a horror game that came out from the Dark Pictures anthology. They plan
Okay.
on releasing a new 2 games every 2 games a year for the next 8 years.
Oh, nice.
It's by the same people who made Until Dawn.
I've heard a
And
little bit about it. I haven't messed around with it though.
really good games, but it's even fantastic because you can play online co-op with someone as well. So I was streaming with one of my good mates, and it was just really good. But at the very last bit of it, there is a jump scare. I almost kicked my TV over by accident.
Oof, that rough, huh?
And there. Oh, on Halloween actually, there's a good one as well. When my best friend was here, we were streaming a horror game called Beast Inside.
Okay.
He could not sleep that night. He was that frightened. There was a
Wow.
jump scare in the game. He was drinking a bottle of water. It happened. He crushed it, and water just sprayed all over his face. I mean, that
Oof.
game. It's a fantastic game, but terrifying as hell.
Good one to look out for if you guys enjoy scary games.
Highly recommended game. Very highly recommended. But yeah, all the highlights would definitely have to be the Red Dead streams. I can't stress enough how good of a game it is, and I'm so happy that it's on PC now. I plan on getting it when I have money. The mods, my god, the mods. I've already seen one with the Thomas the Tank Engine train. I want to ride around the map on Thomas the Tank Engine.
I could get
That
behind on that.
that will be bloody amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh. How about you, Papa? Have you had any memorable moments?
Um, let's see. Here recently, uh, I had my uh, birthday bash. We streamed Legend of Dragoon, and we're gonna make another quick cut here.
Yay!
But as I was saying, on my birthday bash last Tuesday, we streamed
Which
Legend
is
of Dragoon,
yep.
and like, don't get me wrong, it's a fun game and everything. But what stood out the most is how much the fam came through. Like, I will remember that until eons later. I'm talking like at the end of the day, we had 135 likes on that
Wow.
stream. Like,
That is fantastic.
and I met a lot of new people because of it also. Like, it was just amazing. Like new people were coming in, they were like, "Oh, okay. Like, do you stream this stuff often?" And like, honestly, it made me want to start streaming on Mondays. Something that got coined here recently, Magic Mondays, where I basically go and play like old school RPGs and stuff like that.
I was trying to do that for a bit, doing PS2 games.
Yeah.
Worked for a little bit, but then it kind of failed because, unfortunately, being in Australia, I have to be awake at about 2, 3 a.m. in the morning for the American audiences, and unfortunately for Australia, America, and everywhere else in the world, that's where all the viewers come from.
Oh, they all come from the United States for the most part.
Yeah, because normally when I stream, it's about 2, 3, 4 p.m. my time during the day, which is late at night for you guys,
Yeah.
which is a bit unfortunate. I tried to do a weekend stream, my Sunday, your Saturday. Try to stay up late at night and do a stream for the American audiences. I tried to do that for a while, but in the end, it was like, I just want to sleep. Can't do this.
I can't do this anymore.
Gave you all I had. Oh, but no, that is awesome. That many likes. Holy crap! The most I've
Yeah.
got in likes is 20 likes, and I was just blown away with that. I can still recall back to my first ever raid I got from you know the guy Pudge 007,
Yes, I know Pudge.
great streamer, and he gave me my first ever raid and brought in on my stream 30 viewers. I honestly cried. I was so bloody happy and humble that so many people came and stayed to watch me because I don't have much confidence in my stream. I just do what I do, and if people like it, fantastic. I'm just like being at 619 subs. I am still over at the moon of all the love and support I've been getting, and now I've been messaged on Discord, but all the love and support I have had within the, I think, 2 years streaming I've had. I never thought I would surpass 200, let alone 619 subs. I completely love the community that's been built up with everyone that's coming and people like you and the other small streamers because at the end of the day we all stick together, we all help each other out, and we all help each other grow.
Yeah, 100%. Them are the hard, cold facts on that one.
Yeah.
Because the way I look at it is, if I'm able to make it to any substantial amount, I want people there with me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Remember the little guys.
Well, I mean, we all started somewhere, and like, don't get me wrong, like, it's awesome to be at the top and to see from the plateau and everything else. But the thing about it is, if you're there all alone, I mean,
You can share it with anyone.
exactly, like
Oh,
you're all
Bruno.
alone.
So I'm just getting distracted by your gameplay and just, oh no, how could you? The Kabuto, what did he ever do to you?
He looked at me wrong.
Oh yeah. God damn.
Like, honestly, this is like the hard counter for Starmie Executor is. Because water psychic, grass psychic.
And you are just wiping the floor with him.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's face it. This stuff here is just for funsies. Like, the
Yep.
real whole point of the story, I guess you'd say, is getting people to know you.
Yes.
And I'm low-key gonna scout now, because for those of you all that don't know, I'm doing a 3-way versus. So,
Oh.
yeah. I'm trying to scout which floor we're currently on. So that way, I know I'm cheap. Alright.
Oh, I shouldn't find that so funny, but a bottle of Moscato will do that.
Alright, so it's not floor 8. So let's see what
But
floor.
just watching this and it's like taking me back to when I had my Game Boy and oh god.
Floor 9. That's where we're at. Floor 9.
I still wish I had my Game Boy because I had the invisible Game Boy and I've seen how much they go for on eBay nowadays. I sold it when I was about 14 when I got my first Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
For like 20 bucks. 20 bucks because the Game Boys were a dime a dozen back then, but nowadays I've seen them go for like thousands of dollars. Like, why? And like Furbies, for example, they go for 1,000 up.
Yeah.
And I had 2 of them.
I know a guy, and basically what he does is he collects toys and stuff like that and resells them. He owns a Furby that's appraised at $15,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, good lord.
Yeah.
Mmm. Mint.
Mint.
Oh,
Alright, and boss fight time. Let's go. Or is this
let's
technically...
go, Papa. Let's go.
Woo, woo. Or is this technically mini boss? I don't know. Dude, I just love having a beard. I'm gonna throw that out there. The finer things
Yeah,
in life.
yeah. Well, I have the little 3-part beard, so yeah. If you want to count that,
Well, you're working on it. You're working on it.
Oh no, I keep it at this. Keep it at like this. I keep it at this.
You don't let it grow any longer or nothing like that?
If I do, it just grows. It gets to a certain length and then just. But the one thing I would really love to do if the beard grew is the whole Chinese Manchu thing, like from Kill Bill.
Okay, I can respect that. Get like
But,
the mutton chops and everything else.
Yeah, but this is actually the beard look for the lead singer Sabaton. Who my namesake Sabaton Liam with the aviators, and of course when I have the side of my head done, I am a dead Rinner lookalike for the lead singer.
Nice. I remember we talked about that a little bit.
Yes. I actually got the name Sabaton Liam 2 years ago watching my friend's stream with one of my favorite Australian pirate bands, Lagerstein. And this was a month after I first saw them and really got to know them. I was watching the stream, they were playing one of the wrestling games, and I came in the stream. At the time, my username was Lordy, which is another one of my favorite bands. And I go, "Oh, Lagerstein boys, how are you going?" And it's like, I was just going, "Oh, do you remember me? I'm the guy that you said that looks like Sabaton." And they're like, "Oh my god, it's Sabaton Liam!" And they kept on calling me that through the entire stream, and then it just stuck. So
Son of a biscuit. Quick cut time. All right. So Discord cut off that last bit.
Oh no.
um, do you want me to go ahead and share my gameplay or just roll with it? Because we only got like 2-3 minutes left.
Ah, yeah, just roll with it, man.
All right,
Roll with it.
we're back.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
But so it
All
just
right, so
stuck after that, right?
sorry, what was that?
It just stuck after that. The name Sabaton Liam.
Yeah, just stuck with that. So I always used to kind of had the bald head, and after that I started doing the mohawk. But as you see, I need to get it reshaped, and then I started doing the beard like that. And
Nice.
so yeah, I actually met Sabaton 3 years ago at a festival. So story time, yay, story time. um, so all right, brief little rundown of what Sabaton does. They are a heavy metal Swedish band that the entire shtick is military history.
Yeah.
So all the songs about let's the first song I ever heard, Prima Victoria, is all about the storming of Normandy, and the new album, The Great War, is all about the Great War. So yeah, their stick is all about great battles through time,
Nice.
yeah, the Great War and stuff like that. But when I saw them 3 years ago at a music festival, I could have died happy that day. And they had a little meet and greet at the time, so I was like, "Yep, I'm gonna miss Limp Biscuit, but I'm gonna meet Sabaton." So I stood in line for about an hour, got there, and the lead guitarist was first in line.
Mhm.
He saw me, and he was just eyes wide, like, grabbed me by the arm, dragged me to the bottom of the line where Joachim, the lead singer, was. And he's just like, Joachim, look, we can finally replace you now. So after that, he's just like, my God, Tommy, just get back in line. So he dragged me back in line. I said hi to everyone, got the signatures, got back to Joachim, and he's just like, dude, just give me a hug. That is awesome. I love you. That is amazing.
Nice. By the way, what do you want to name the seal we were just given?
The silly.
The seal.
Oh, the seal. Ooh. Do look. All right. How big is the character list?
You got like 8, 10 letters.
Kissed by a Rose wouldn't fit, would it? Seal, Kissed by a Rose.
Let me see here. I can do probably Kiss by Rose. Let's see. Kiss by. Yeah, I can do Kiss by Rose.
Yeah, that works. My vague attempt of trying to be funny and bring back the '90s culture.
No, it's all good. Oh man, but dude, I love that story. I love that story.
And it's so great because they're coming back next year and just can't. I could have killed my friends this year because they went to Varkin. Did I mention Varkin while we were recording or before?
Before you mentioned Vakken before.
Okay, so Varkin is the biggest heavy metal festival in the world, held over in Germany. I am going next year. It's going to be amazing. But my friends went this year and Sabaton were headlining 20-year anniversary. They played on 2 stages at once. It was amazing. I watched the entire live stream. I
Nice.
could have killed them. They video called me the entire time while they were at Varkin. They were just walking around, and they happened to run into Tommy, the lead guitarist of Sabaton. I just, oh my God. I mean, yay for them, but kill them. But I love my friends though. Tickets to Varkin to $300. They bought me a ticket.
Oh
So
wow.
all I have to do is get my save up money for a ticket to get to Germany, and I'm going.
That's some good friends you got right there.
Oh, my friend who bought me the ticket, I'm pretty much going to be his bitch for the next few years because he bought me tickets to Varkin, and he just bought me tickets to see Iron Maiden next year.
Oh my goodness.
I am going to be his bitch for the next few years.
Yo, let me know what's his name again? I need to be friends with him.
Oh no, I love him so much.
I bet. Like honestly, that's just so cool that you have a friend that would like do that for you. You know what I mean?
Uh, love him to death. He's been my support over the last few months. I don't know what I would do without a support like that. And he's also my fellow co-host in my Discord, a fellow streamer as well. M2 or MMC Games. Just
Nice.
just another plug out for that.
All right, all right. I'll be on the lookouts then for him as well. I don't think I'm actually subbed to him.
Yeah, he only streams 2 days a week because he works a lot. He's a baker, so he only has 2 days off, and he works early mornings and sleeps mostly during the day.
Oh, nice.
But no, he's a great guy. I can't speak highly enough of him.
All right. With that, we actually just took down Giovanni.
Yay!
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our master ball real quick, and then probably just yeet out and call this an episode. Yeah, you know how it is.
No, I do. Yeah, as we were talking before, I'm older than you, but I've still I don't know why, but I've using the euphemism of today's youth. But thank God I'm not using YOLO or Bay. I refuse to use those ones. But I have been known to throw out a yeet every now and then. I will not dab though. I will never dab. One thing
Oh,
I will not do.
I mess around, because it. Oh, this bitch isn't gonna fucking heal us. You whore. Sorry.
No, no, go nuts, go nuts.
Well, no, it's funny because we were talking beforehand, and he's like, yo, do I like a BPG? And I'm like, nah, like we could just bring it into like a PG-13. We'll be golden, and like I feel like with some of the stuff like I've said, it might slip over, but you know,
Yeah, I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy tonight.
I have not. Welcome to Papa's house.
Wait. I've got something for this. I've got something for this.
Okay.
I love this shame app. It pays for, even though it's free, but it still pays for itself.
It's free, but it pays.
It's entertainment.
Facts. But alright, with that, my dude, I say we go ahead and call it an end here. We've been going for a little bit now. You got any final words you'd like to say?
Jerry's final words, eh? Stay out of school and do lots of drugs. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Look, all I have to say is go out, find the small streamers, support them. They will greatly appreciate it. They will drag you into your community. They will make you part of their family. In the famous words of Bill and Ted, just be excellent to each other. That's my final words. Be excellent to each other.
Facts. So with that all being said, my dudes, go ahead and make sure that you're checking out our boy Liam here. His link, as y'all already know, will be down in the description below. Again, I want to thank all of y'all for coming out. It's always fun to have you guys here in Papa's house. But unfortunately, as always, our time has to come to an end. That being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Peace!